January 15 every year is a date set aside to celebrate fallen heroes who sacrificed their lives defending Nigeria's security and unity. In memory of these fallen heroes, state governments across southern Nigeria also held their Armed Forces Celebration and Remembrance Day to honor them.
This year, the ceremony has been rejigged, now called the Armed Forces Celebration and Remembrance Day Parade, where officers of the Nigerian Army, Navy, Air Force and veterans in the Nigerian Legion marched in a memorial procession to honor fallen ex-servicemen at the Remembrance Arcade Ground. At Okpara Square, Enugu State Governor Peter Mbah performed the wreath laying alongside other military and paramilitary officers and reaffirms his commitment in supporting the Nigerian Armed Forces.
On this day of remembrance, we honor those families who continue to carry their memory.
Anambra State also joined in marking the Armed Forces Remembrance Day at the Dr. Alex Ekweme Square, Awka. The governor, Professor Chukwuma Soludo, inspects the quarter guard and lays the memorial wreath at the cenotaph alongside the state service commanders and the chief judge.
While we celebrate our past, while we remember the future, we would also have to think about the matters, the unfinished business.
Governor Hope Uzodinma of Imo State announced a support package for families of fallen heroes at the Armed Forces Celebration and Remembrance Day, held at the Ndubuisi Kanu Square in Owerri, the state capital.
Today, we'll be handing out here on this ground the sum of 600 million naira to the families of our fallen heroes. For me, today is more than a day of national remembrance. It is a personal milestone.
Speaking during the 2026 Armed Forces Celebration and Remembrance Ceremony at Aguiyi-Ironsi Cenotaph in Umuahia, Dr. Alex Hoti, who led other top government officials to the event, described the occasion as an opportunity for his administration to celebrate members of the armed forces.
I would like to especially commend the leadership of the different security agencies in the state for their unyielding resolve to the safety of lives and property in the urban and rural centers of Abia State.
Activities marking the 2026 Armed Forces Remembrance Day in Delta State concluded in Asaba with a solemn wreath-laying ceremony as Governor Sheriff Oborewori and other top government officials paid tribute to Nigeria's fallen heroes. Now to Rivers State, where Governor Siminalayi Fubara also led top state government officials and armed forces commanders to lay wreaths at the cenotaph of fallen heroes. Governor Fubara delivered his 2026 Armed Forces Remembrance Day address, advocating for better welfare and a united Nigeria.
I reiterate that I will continue to strengthen our relationship with the various military command structure in Rivers State and provide relevant logistical support to enhance the operation and well-being, including efficiency.
Cross River State was also not left out in the ceremony, as the Deputy Governor speaks highly of the departed servicemen and women, assuring them that their welfare and morale remain a top priority of the state government.
The fact that we can sleep in this state is because of the hard-working military officers that we have here. So we are here to show respect to them. We are here to continue to support the Nigerian military.
In Lagos, the State Deputy Governor Quadri Hamzat arrives at the venue for the 2026 annual ceremony. He says the sacrifice made by the fallen heroes will never be forgotten because it marks the symbol of the nation's unity.
The nation is behind them, and that we are praying for them, and that we will do everything that it takes to always support them.
And in Ogun, the Deputy Governor also led the wreath and commended the armed forces for their strength in ensuring unity and development in the country.
We are celebrating our armed forces who continue to serve this country in spite of all the challenges they are there, putting their lives forward for the unity and the security of this country.
The yearly activity constantly reflects that those who fought the Civil War and the military officers still on the battlefield are well appreciated and will not be forgotten in Nigeria's history.
They definitely will never be forgotten. And in part 2,